Please specify a project. Please specify a project. Caution, rain approaching. Please landing zone confirmed.
Roger. This is
Please select a mission.
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is P-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Development complete. Please select a mission. Please select a mission. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
A member of the intel unit has gotten a lead on the epidemic that's crippling Mother Base. The problem is, our man has been captured by the PF in his operation area. He's being held at the guard post on the western end of the mine. Boss, we need you to get him out ASAP. Right now, he's our only link to the root cause of the epidemic.
Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss.
The map has been updated. has infiltrated our... The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination.
Check the VI on your iDroid. That's where the target is being held.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Clouds approaching. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Marker placed.
You gonna extract him?
Yep.
Hey fella, wat gaan aan? Moet niet bewegen. Zet de voet op klop!
have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Hey! You okay?
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
You gotta extract him.
Extraction.
A blood trail.
Mother base.
He got out on his own. Where is he now?
The map has been updated. Staff member has died.
You're terug naar jullie posten!
Boss, the target's dead. Mission failed.
A blood trail. He got out on his own. Where is he now?
The map has been updated. Sun will rise momentarily. Staff member has died.
You're terug naar jullie posten!
The target's dead. Mission failed.
A blood trail. He got out on his own. Where is he now?
The map has been updated.
Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets. The target. He got out on his own.
Will rise
Boss,
momentarily.
cover his escape, then extract him once the coast is clear.
The map has been updated.
Fire!
I know where they got their pathogen. Coward talker. They have the mansion surrounded. Man,
Guard post captured.
if you find him, you gotta. Our other men got me out of that mansion. Acted as human shield. Told me, get this intel to the boss. They have them now. somewhere.
Please select a land support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Warning!
Mission complete. And the target's safe. Time to figure out what the hell is behind this epidemic.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, the intel team member you extracted is gonna be okay. All thanks to your quick actions. He keeps muttering the same things over and over. About the pathogen, and the old man who knows how to treat it. Code Talker. He even told us where he is. This is our only lead, boss. Let's go meet this Code Talker.
Mission
Boss,
list
you
updated.
need to make contact with Code Talker, the old man who knows what the pathogen is. We have to stop this disease that's spreading across Mother Base. Select a mission on your iDroid.
Fire project. Please select a mission. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
Boss, make contact with the old man known as Code Talker. According to the intel team member you extracted, he knows what the epidemic is and how to treat it. You'll find him in a mansion deep in the valley beyond the forest. He's a high-value target who's probably involved with Cypher's research. This information came at a heavy price, and you convince security on site is gonna be tight. Watch yourself out there, all right? Make contact with the target, Code Talker, and if the treatment requires it, extract him to Mother Base.
Be careful down there, boss.
Marker placed.
No sign of the enemy. Judging from security in the area, I'd expect to see a patrol by now. Missed. Have a bad feeling about this.
Arrived at Mother Base.
It's the skulls. Damn it. So Cypher is behind this.
Strike requested. Please remain clear of the strike zone. Buddy has infiltrated our map has been updated. Strike will commence shortly.
Sniper vanished into thin air. Just like quiet. If you can't mark them, there's no way to tell where they'll strike from next. Stay on your guard.
Strike requested. Please remain clear of the strike zone. Strike will commence shortly.
Sniper! Where are they?
Strike requested. Please remain clear of the strike. The map has been updated. Strike will commence shortly.
That's incredible, boss. Our men can rest in peace now.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Alla trupper, detta är CP. Och finns aktivitet med i Bosman. Alla enheter. Och smak motverka ändringar här. Right.
They know about that battle just now. You're right at the mansion. The target's close. Be sure to think this through.
You have arrived at your destination. Development complete.
They're with the PF zero-risk security.
Complete.
Looks like they're already on guard. Why don't you try interrogating them? They might know the target's exact location.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Wat gaan aan?
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Boss, get down. The enemy's sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
De CFD, begrijp. 20 vijand sniper in. Pas op uit. Uit. De CFD, begrijp. Ontvolg gedempte mortieren op je teken. Uit. Alles gespannen, de CFD. Aanvalspositie. Alle eenheden. Aanvalspositie. Negatief. Onwendbare kaart niet. Hou vast met wat je hebt. Uit. Negatief. Je moet vastbijten tot ons met strafbare troepen hebt. Uit.
Cover me.
Civiele staat op 4. Visuele contact verloren. Hier buiten.
Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
CFD, resolutie hebben. Zag verloren vijand. Speed laatste punt van contact. Oor. De CFD, begrijp. Onderzoek die area. Maar blijf op je hoede. Uit.
Stand down.
enemy's trying to take you out. Contact the target later.
Dis Delta 1. Visuele kontak verloor. Keer terug na laaste bekende posisie. Oor. Dis CT, begryp. Doe die ondersoek. Maar wees versigtig. Uit.
Outpost captured.
Standing down.
I've been waiting, Tilisi. Or should I say, Bedakhale.
That's him. That's Code Talker.
Look familiar? It's infecting my men. How do we...
Silence. Or death.
What do you...
They could be in here. Stay quiet. Your life depends on it. Sit. The parasite has infected your band. Those are its larvae. They enter the throat and attach themselves to the vocal cords. They mimic the host's membranes flawlessly. No one can tell the difference. Upon reaching maturity, they mate. Sustained exposure to a particular sound triggers copulation. The resulting larva then feast on the host lungs, killing it. The particular sound is words. They attack only those who speak a certain language, not just one. I cannot say which language your parasites are attuned to. But silence is the best way to keep them from laying their children. This contains an herb that they dislike. That should deafen them for a while. You have bought yourself some time. Speak.
Is there a cure?
Once symptoms manifest, larvae have already infested the alveoli. At which point, nothing can be done. There is a way to halt the onset, which would prevent infection.
I need your help.
He stole the ones I sealed away, forced me to do his terrible work.
Skullface.
Even a country like America sways in his wake. I could not defy him. The fate of Dine lies in his hands. However, perhaps the Nishia led you here. If my children have upset the Hojun of the world, it falls to me to set it right.
You've secured the target, but he's too old to risk a full extraction. Put Code Talker in the chopper and return to base.
He claims they are the dream of every ruler since the dawn of time. Teach them your enemy's words, then unleash them on his lands, destroying only those who speak his tongue. He calls them his ethnic cleansers.
Ethnic cleansers? That's what Skullface is after. Then, Inzoya Badiabulo was... Boss, he's gonna wipe every language besides English off the face of the earth.
Ironic, isn't it? They gave us language, and now they take it away. It is thanks to them that man first learned to speak. But now, the hands of their clock turn back. They've been warped by the hands of man.
Extraction arrived on mission info. Development project has been added.
They know you took out the skulls. No sense rushing things now. Wait and see what their next move is.
Analysis complete. Weather will clear shortly.
Begin cover fire. fire!
Sun will set shortly. Please select a landing zone.
De CP begrijp. Vat defensieve posities en zoek die sniper. Uit!
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested.
CP stelt aan 9. Vijandige scherpschutter vloer. Gooi gereed. Oor. De CP begrijp. Wees paraat. Uit!
Supply drop complete. Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter requested. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Caution, rain approaching.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Mission info has been updated.
Gaining altitude.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. Great work. Boss, we found the bodies of the two missing Intel team members in Lufwa Valley. We knew we wouldn't get them back alive, but still, it's a damn shame. Don't let their sacrifice go to waste, boss. We need to stop the epidemic at Mother Base. That old man, Code Talker, he's the only hope we've got.
Tell me how to fight it.
I hid the answer in a microbe this one carries. It turns the male parasites into females, preventing reproduction. One parasite infecting another. However, it doesn't affect only the parasite. It alters the host as well. Your infection will be contained, but you and your men will also be rendered infertile. That is the price you must pay to regain your speech.
That freak show back there. They the work of your children too?
A different strain from the vocal cord parasite, known as the one that covers. It acts as the host's skin, providing strength in exchange for nourishment. But I did not know those men were infected. They were forced to serve him, then steal my research. Have you seen one of their vehicles?
The yellow cake.
Captured a convoy they were escorting. Cargo, some kind of mineral.
What became of it? The metallic archaea?
Clouds ahead!
It's them.
Mission
Boss,
list.
are you okay? So the vocal cord parasites that have infected Mother Base, they're ethnic cleansers designed to silence those who don't fit into Skullface's worldview. We can't allow him to have such power. Go over the mission details and get going ASAP.
Project. Please select a mission. Deploying.
Clouds ahead!
It's them.
Snake, can you hear me? Are you okay? Like you're surrounded by mist. The support chopper can't get close to your position right now.
Hurry! They are coming! We are their quarry.
Skulls. So that mist is their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss, you need to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose Code Talker.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been... Please select supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Talker to the LZ and wait there.
Mission info has been updated.
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad, on station at LZ.
Get in, boss.
Support helicopter has arrived. Plant expansion complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, boss.
Skullface is no longer in Africa. The nuclear test was a success. Now they turned their knives on me.
Satellites didn't read any test. Neither did seismometers.
The detonation test took place 5 years ago in the southern Indian Ocean. The final test was the opposite, to prevent detonation.
You mean?
Skullface plans to sell nuclear weapons that he retains control of.
It's not like hawking small arms to militias.
Indeed. He plans to avoid detection by exporting minerals containing tiny amounts of uranium in the form of metallic archaea. Once on site, the metallic archaea enrich the uranium and weaponize it. Loaded onto all-terrain bipedal machines. They ensure any country, armed group, even the smallest terrorist cell, can become a nuclear power.
Bipedal. So that's why they needed Huey.
A nuke business to replace the arms business. And Skullface owns the market.
The very atmosphere of nukes, anywhere and everywhere. Deterrence on all sides.
So that's why he ran a non-detonation test.
Yes. Another metallic archaea instantly overrides the criticality generator. It fails safe only he controls. Any such weapon can be deactivated whenever he chooses, regardless of who owns it or their intent to use it.
Nukes. Controlled by a man, not a country.
If they proliferate, conventional nukes lose all value. Political, military, and economic. The two superpowers become powerless.
The R&D and medical teams have come up with a proposal for a new suit that applies Code Talker's research, the Parasite suit. Apparently, it can recreate some of the Skull's unusual abilities. But in order to use those abilities, it needs parasites. If you want to wear this suit, you're going to need to get a hold of parasites by extracting skulls.
We need to stop the epidemic at Mother Base.
About the pathogen spreading through Mother Base, what's your opinion?
Textbook symptoms of vocal cord parasite infestation. And judging from this casualty list, it is the Kikongo strain. Meaning, a breed of parasite that triggers symptoms upon detecting pronunciation specific to Kikongo.
So how do we keep them from becoming symptomatic?
Use this. A type of Wolbachia, introduced to a sample of the parasite. A parasitic bacteria that colonizes the parasites, turning male to female and preventing copulation. We must cultivate more.
Thanks to Code Talker, we've managed to put a stop to any new vocal cord parasite infections. We couldn't save those already symptomatic, but everyone who survived has been released from the quarantine platform. Skullface will pay for this.
Again with the truth serum?
What are those legs made of? Titanium? All the way to the femur.
Metallic archaea.
Sahelanthropus. Where is it?
What?
We have to know before his plan is complete. Sahelanthropus is the final piece.
What are you talking about?
If the Soviets break out a mobile, controllable nuclear weapon, East-West relations will be right back at the Cuban Missile Crisis.
The Cold War returns to life, as countries without nuclear arsenals line up for what Skullface is selling. Nuclear weapons proliferate overnight, and on the brink of annihilation, the world maintains its balance.
But we know this is all just a shield, a ruse.
The cleansing parasites are what matter most. A WMD to eclipse even nukes, and the only one that can still be used. Skullface is the world's greatest threat, and Zero's. The pieces are in place. All that remains is to unveil Sahelanthropus in Afghanistan.
They can't activate it without me. Okay, B-Zero. Sahelanthropus is beyond the Soviet base camp, in a lab built by the Soviet philosophers. That's what you're looking for. But I have no idea how he's controlling it. It wasn't designed to accommodate a human pilot. No! No! Wait!
We got word from Afghanistan. Everyone at the Soviet base camp's dead. No sign of fighting. Parasites. Skullface's men then headed north. The target is OKB-0. That's where he'll activate Sahelanthropus. Unless we stop him, he'll go down in history a conquering victor. We can't let that happen. Wipe him out. Don't leave any trace of his existence.
I'm gonna need backup on this one.
You'll rendezvous on site.
Please specify a project. Mission list updated. Please specify a project. Commencing platform construction. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Please select a mission.
That's where Skullface is keeping Sahelanthropus before setting it loose in Afghanistan. There's a good chance he's got nukes, too.
Boss, we need to figure out what Skullface is up to. If you make contact with him, get him to talk. The ethnic cleansing parasites, Sahelanthropus. Find out what his plans are.
Skullface's plans are on the verge of fruition. We need to stop him while we still can.
Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss.
soldiers in that area are all dead. Apparently XOF unleashed the Russian parasite strain. To isolate the facility, they first spread reports of a chemical weapon leak. The infection won't spread into the surrounding regions. Still, to think they just exterminate the men who work with them all this time. Skullface must be making his final play. Snuck into the cargo on board the chopper. His idea of an escape attempt? Who can say? We'll think of how to deal with him later.
Snake, do you read me? I know more than anyone about OKB-0 and Sahelanthropus. Boss, I've made up my mind. I want to be of use to you, not him. Let me work to pay for what I've done. I'll prove it, that I've always been your ally.
Boss, I'll be focused on coordinating backup here at Mother Base. The chain of command is still in place. If you have orders, give them through Miller as usual.
Map has been updated.
Skullface is in OKB-0. Start by making contact with him. The facility itself is under the control of XOF, Cypher's strike force. We have no hard data on their force strength, so your judgment in the field will be key. Boss, we're finally here. Find Skullface and take everything from him.
Analysis.
XOF has occupied the facility.
Detected.
Skullface must be close.
Complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Analysis complete. Clouds approaching.
Fire!
CP, this is Zulu 10. Damn it, we got a sniper over here.
Fire!
Over! This is CP, understood. Find the enemy sniper and take him out. Out!
Fire! Fire!
CP, this is Delta 9. I have visual on an enemy sniper. Please advise. Over. This is CP. Understood. Lay down suppressing mortar fire on the target. Out! CP, this is Zulu 6. Under fire by an enemy sniper. Over. This is CP. Understood. Take defensive position and locate the sniper. Out!
Begin cover fire!
CP, this is Delta 3! Mortar, ready to fire! Over! This is CP! Understood! Command strike! Out! Taking his fire! CP, this is Zulu 2. No further enemy movement. Mortar strike appears success. Over. This is CP. Understood. Move to investigate. ASAP. Out.
Development complete. Development complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Stand down!
CP, got an enemy sniper! Over! This is CP. Understood. Find the enemy sniper and take him out. Out! CP, this is Delta 6. Lost the enemy sniper. Staying on alert. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert. Don't let him get the drop on you.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis
CP,
complete.
this is Zulu 1. Our unit's under attack.
Analysis
Hostile.
complete.
Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert and smoke out the enemy. Out. All fire teams, this is CP. We're engaged with an enemy force. All units prepare for combat.
clear of the strike zone.
CP, this is Rule 4. Under heavy fire. Send reinforcements. Forward. Negative. You'll have to hold out until we can spare something. Out.
Strike will commence shortly. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Contact. Over. This is CP. Understood. Investigate the area, but stay alert. Out.
Analysis complete.
second gate. Only one gate left. From here on in, you're in the enemy's headquarters.
Something's wrong. But it has to be here.
stop coming after you. His ride has arrived. Don't let Skullface get away. Stop him at the heliport.
Map has been updated.
Boss, can you see the heliport? Skullface is right there. Make contact with him and make him talk. We have to stop him before his plan is set in motion. Sahelanthropus is somewhere inside there. First of all, make...
You too have known loss. And that loss torments you still. You hope hatred might someday replace the pain. But it never goes away. It makes a man hideous, inside and out. Wouldn't you agree? We both are demons. Our humanity won't return. You, me, we've no place to run, nowhere to hide. And that is why I'll show you my demon. Follow me, big boss!
If it comes to that. That's our leverage against him, our deterrent. He doesn't want a war on his hands.
Whatever the Navajo told you, with just one possible solution derived by Cypher, my will is different. I've known you since your time at Langley. I've long been the other side of your coin. 1964, Soviet territory. Fox's first mission. Any mess you made, I was there to clean up. You completed your task, and admirably. The information you returned was far more than enough to fill our pockets. With it, our futures became, more or less, set in stone. And then the Major came to me with an idea. Washington doesn't know how to spend money, he said. I'd like to redirect it. His goal was an organization dedicated solely, covertly, to supporting America. Cypher. You know the rest. To him, it was mourning the loss of his friend. Or rather, an act of revenge on the world. But America, most of all. America is a country of liberty, a meeting of immigrants. Instead of simply assimilating, its citizens live alongside others. Their roots are varied, diverse. America's never been made up of just one. But he tried to forge a single consciousness for it and from it. The idea that every citizen would use free will to unite behind their country. Unilateralism like that can't be entrusted to any one individual. So the Major sought a system that used information, words, to control the subconscious. To unite America and the entire world. The Major thought this was his friend's will, but I think he never understood what she wanted. Before he ever walked or cried, even before he was born, his mother tongue was English. He doesn't know the pain of losing his own language. Not yet. He cannot understand her will. I do. I was born in a small village. I was still a child when we were raided by soldiers. Foreign soldiers. Torn from my elders, I was made to speak their language. With each new post, my masters changed, along with the words they made me speak. Words are peculiar. With each change, I changed too. My thoughts, personality, how I saw right and wrong. War changed me. And not only my visage. Words can kill. I was invaded by words, burrowing and breeding inside me. A philosopher once said, "It is no nation we inhabit, but a language." Make no mistake, our native tongue is our true fatherland. My fatherland, my truth was stolen from me. And so was my past. All that's left is the future. And mine is revenge. On those who leech off the words of their fellow man. This is what I learned from the Major. And then it hit me. It was he who should feel my wrath. He and the code he chose as basis for control. Language codes, information codes, beamed all around us, genetic codes spanning history. By controlling the codes, Cypher Zero intends to unify the world. Codes implanted into our heads, sucking our minds dry as it spreads from one host to the next. A parasite upon this earth, that is what Zero is. As one born into this world, he's afflicted. I hold him responsible for killing my freedom. Killing all traces of my past. Killing any promise of a future. We are all but dead men forced to walk upon this earth. A world reduced to zero. Cypher plans to use its codes to control the world. They think they can. And the mother tongue of all those codes is English. The word became flesh. The final parasite. It knows English. An English strain of the vocal parasite. I will exterminate the English language. With this, I'll rid the world of infestation. All men will breathe free again, reclaim their past, present, and future. This is no ethnic cleanser. It is a liberator. To free the world from zero. Let the world be. Sans lingua franca. the world will be torn asunder. And then it shall be free. People will suffer, of course. A phantom pain. The world will need a new common tongue. A language of nukes. My metal years shall be the thread by which all countries are bound together in equality. No words will be needed. Every man will be forced to recognize his neighbor. People will swallow their pain. They will link lost hands. The world will become one. This war is peace. When the world witnesses Sahelanthropus, the hands of the doomsday clock will roll on, regardless of zero. Sahelanthropus will take the first giant step into a brave new world. It is the bell with which a world trodden upon by words declares its independence. We are here. Remember the Alamo.
On station to provide cover. Get us a line of fire. Roger that.
We're not the only demons in this world. Like you, vengeance is all he has. It's man's thirst for revenge that drives the times. Just as you live because of me, he lives because of you. Show him!
Wait! Who is doing this? Such a lust for revenge? Who?
Mission list updated. Develop weather will clear shortly. Please specify a project. Please specify a project. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Please select a mission.
Got a spike on the RWR. Strange PRF.
What's wrong?
Control lost. Can't maintain RPM. We're settling.
Recovered control. Ascending.
Hey, Snake. There's something wrong with Eli.
Wait! Who is doing this? Such a lust for revenge? Who? Units, move in! Cipher will rewrite the records, and I will vanish from human memory. But the thirst for revenge that I have planted will infest the system. No one can stop it now. Sahelanthropus will unleash that thirst onto the future! Major... I'm burning up!
Boss, get out of there! Out about Sahelanthropus. Skullface will have won. His plans will become reality. He won't even need to use nukes. That thing's mere existence would be enough to enslave humanity to the fear of nuclear Armageddon. It would tear the world apart. Stop it, boss. Destroy Sahelanthropus. Boss, stop Sahelanthropus. Destroy that thing. I'll rally Diamond Dogs and provide backup.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Boss, stop Sahelanthropus. Destroy that thing. I'll rally diamond dogs and provide backup.
Let's see Skullface.
There were 3. Where's the other?
Very close to you.
Finish me. Kill me.
Do it yourself.
Mission complete, boss.
Kill me! Kill me!
I did it! Revenge!
Development project has been added.
Anyone can give up his fight by laying down arms. But the feeling of holding a gun, that we'll never forget. Like our lost limbs, the sensation lingers.
Here she comes! Here she comes!
Rifles in missing hands. We stand tall on missing legs. We stride forward on the bones of our fallen. Then, and only then, are we alive. This pain is ours, and no one else's. The secret weapon we wield, out of sight. We will be stronger than ever. For our peace. Sahelanthropus will unleash that thirst unto the future. Those were his last words.
Cause.
Pretentious to the end. Still, doesn't feel like this is over. And I'll never be whole again.
In the deepest night, reaching out.
Scatter your sorrow to the heartless sea. I won't see you in as ashes. You're all diamonds.
This man acted as accomplice to the attack on Mother Base.
Why are you here? Revenge against the boss?
I'm not like you!
I think it is time you knew.
I'll go alone.
Boss, what are you...
We can't afford to lose anyone else.
What if she's a spy?
What if I'm a spy?
Or you?
Kill her! What should we do, boss? Just give the order.
You were right. He is not one of us.
Boss.
Snake?
Attention! Diamond Dogs! Even with Skullface dead, our brothers are unavenged. And the phantom pain he brought us lives on. Cypher is still out there. We know they've planted spies, parasites among us. Watch the man to your left, to your right. Assume nothing. Report everything. It's the only way to protect ourselves. From here on out, you will be my eyes. The deadliest enemy's right here in our midst. And they will get no mercy.
Even with Skullface dead, our pain is still right with us. We need more strength. We need more men. Diamond Dogs needs to be bigger. Missions have come in too. We still have a long road ahead of us.
Please specify a project. Some will set short lease specify a project.